Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to our channel, the place that we hang out, talk, eat, drink, smoke. No, we don't. Smoke. Sometimes. Smoke. All the time. Smoke. Never. I don't know. Guys, what are you eating, drinking? What time of day is it where you're at? Where are you in this big wide world? Anybody that's going through the storm that's happening in the Florida area or in the Panhandle area, hang on tight. It's a big one. I have something in the community page to help remind you guys. You know, I'm a Florida person. I don't live there anymore, but I know how to prepare for a hurricane. And please, if you don't feel the structure you're living in is something that is safe, don't be afraid to take you and your pets. Always take your pets with you and get yourself to a safe place. Guys, how to fake a life. How to fake a life! Gypsy Rose. So here's how it began. Parole? Yes, parole board? Yes, this is Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Yes. Well, I was wondering what it would take for me to get out on parole. What would that take? Oh, parole for you, Gypsy Rose? Well, I think society really likes you now because of the stupid movie that came out and made everybody believe that your mom had Munchausen and you were a victim of Munchausen by proxy. So before they find out that that's not the case, I think if you get out, you should probably move in with your dad and your stepmom. Oh, you don't want to do that. Is there anybody that you could maybe get married to? Because that would be a way. A bartender? You can't get married to a bartender and expect to live with him and get out on parole. Would you want to live with your parents and date him? Can you find somebody better? Somebody maybe like a special ed teacher? Yeah! Oh, yeah, and if he lives in your area... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a big guy. A big guy? Sure, yeah, big guy. Who feels like you're the best thing? Absolutely, that's the game. Absolutely, Gypsy Rose. And you guys get an apartment together. You go live there for about 6 months. Then you go and break his heart. And you could get with that bartender. Can't live with them, though. Not without the parole board. You can't. Right. Maybe then you could hook up with Kim Kardashian. And just put yourself out there. And make a bunch of promises that you'll never keep. How's that? By the way, you might want to do something about that high-pitched voice. It seems to annoy the fuck out of everybody. Yeah, okay. You should. Work on it. Oh, by the way, stop licking your lips so much. Keep your tongue in your mouth. It's not a good look. And yeah, maybe they'll let you out in 8.5 years. I mean, yeah. For masterminding the plan to unalive your mom? Well, it's Charlie Manson. He's definitely doing life, but they're going to give you 8.5 years if you go in there with this bullshit. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, just bring your voice down a little bit and stop licking your lips so much. There you go. Trust me. Okay, Gypsy Rose. That's a great idea for you. You take care. Listen to this.
How has re-entry been?
Re-entry's been a whirlwind for me.
Re-entry? What the fuck? Is she flying in orbit? Are you serious? How about get out of the friggin' joint and join the real world and be a productive member of society? How's that? Instead of, how was your re-entry? Well, the oxygen level and atmospheric pressure went to shit when I came back into society. All levels of bullshit went up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are living at a residence and they're pressuring us to put me on the lease.
Well, let me share something with you, you lip-licking lizard. My dogs are on my lease. Of course you have to be on a lease. Gypsy, they need to know who's living in the apartment. And they need to make sure that they keep everybody secure. Because they don't want anybody dangerous living in the building. You can understand that, right? You wouldn't want to be living next to somebody who maybe unalived their mom, would you?
And I won't pass a background check.
You won't? You don't think you'd pass the background check? Why?
I think it's like the system is just it's built to fail.
It's not built to fail, you average bear, you.
It really is.
Well, your late Uncle OJ might just disagree with you, Kim.
I want to bring awareness. I want to be the person that I wish I had to guide me.
God, look out, world. Watch out, world. That is something that I fear. And she has succeeded in that. She is exactly that person. She's the person who guided her. I think that her mom probably had a conscience. I don't think Gypsy does. I don't think she does.
But I feel very new at it.
New at being a human being? You think so? Your old ways, they're in there. You know it. They're stirring up. They're still there. You got them. They're still talking to you. You're going to live the life that you lived before you got in jail, while you were in jail. And you've just perfected it as you've stayed in jail and prison. And now you're going to come out and you're going to perpetrate it all over again. And again. And you're going to be successful at it until you're not. Trust me. Trust me. I know. This is how you fake a life.
But
Is it me, or is Kim all like dreamy-eyed looking at Gypsy? Isn't she like with swooning like her with her eyes? Like, don't you get a sense that she's like looking at her like she looked at Pete Davidson without his shirt on or something? Like, isn't there like, there's like a swooningness there, like a, right? Look. Right? Right?
so I kind of feel like, what are
And
my
like,
resources?
where do you go and how do you?
Yes,
where,
like how,
totally.
where do you begin?
Where do you begin to tell the story? Yo, man, you go to Habitat for Humanity and you say, how much do I owe you? You go to Hobby Lobby and you say, hey, listen, how much do I owe you? You go to every store you ever took from and you give it back because you can now. You go to places that you took trips away from people and you give them 2 trips because you can afford to do it now. That's what you do. But see, you do none of that. So this is a fake. You are a scammer. You have no interest in being anything more than the same person you've always been. There is no growing with you, except maybe your stomach. And in spite of what happened with your bump getting off your nose continues to grow. The look still looks bad, no matter how much you look at yourself and think you've got that hot girl era. No. No, 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 no. You're ugly, Gypsy Rose. You're ugly on the inside. You're ugly, and it exudes on the outside. And when you think that you're all pretty and all that, just remember, only 1/3 of your big wide audience is rooting for you, because the other 2/3 are laughing at you. And we got your number. We know who you are. We know what you've done. And I'd love to hold that Sally Port door open for you. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. You know it is. You know it is. And this is how to fake a life and do a really bad job at it. Except get away with it. I can't figure it out. Guys, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Can totally help you with that because I had no clue.